Okay, so after completing the infirmary, this segment unlocked, we're going to give it a shot and see how it pans out, because everyone loves C-Team, right? Ambidex. Should be familiar for those from VLR.
Oh, the reactor.
This nuclear reactor automatically supplies electricity for years without any extra input.
How do you know all that?
I read it in the manual that's right over there.
What, you don't think Zero plans to lock us in this shelter for years and years, do you?
That's not funny.
It's pointless. I checked it already.
Damn. That means we're trapped. It's the new year. 22 years since Maria was born. Never thought there'd be a time I couldn't wish her Happy New Year. This is the worst year ever.
She your girlfriend?
No. She's my little sister. She, fell ill 10 years ago and was admitted to the hospital. I figured she'd be lonely in there, so I always stop by after work.
That's...
Every good morning and good night was so important to us. And now...
Oh, that's right. Happy New Year, Junpei.
What's with you all of a sudden?
I've wanted to say that to you for 10 years, but I couldn't.
You say it now, but... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say.
At least give her a proper response. You're her boyfriend, right?
No, I am not. She's just a childhood friend.
Really? And here I thought you were dating.
Carlos?
Whoops. I'm sorry if I made things awkward. I just wanted to learn how you guys were connected. That, the best way to build teamwork is to know who your partners are.
How like a firefighter.
Well, leave it at that for now. Okay, we can't hang around here like this forever. Let's find a way out.
Okay. Control panel for reactor. Power's not on. Guess the whole thing just counts for this one. It's not budging. Probably need to use a keyboard and pull it. The door. There's nothing inside. No clue as to what it's for. Gas heater? There's no fire. Maybe the gas isn't connected. Great to have during the winter. That would explain why everything here is so frosted over. Valve is shut. Didn't that free up the gas, or do we have to do this multiple times? This must be the power switch for the locker. Two lights, one to the left and the other at the bottom. Neither is on. Flipping the switch does nothing. I bet the power's not coming through. Just a sink. Who designed a sink with a drain on the side? Once it fills, it's going to leak over the edge. Main valve for the water pipes. It's frozen shut. It is very cold in here. Maybe if we warm the room up, will it turn? Power distribution lever? Moving the lever should change where the power is directed. Okay, I don't think this works with the controller. The lights aren't on. Is the power not on? Thermometer sitting at minus 10 degrees Celsius. Christ, no wonder it's so damn cold in here. I remember there was a theme park once with a negative 30 degree attraction. Too cold for me. Main gas valve. Let's open it. School's out. What the teachers don't know won't hurt them. Okay, light it. Damn it. Just kinda hoping one of these buttons would activate it. Can't make it easy on me, can they? It's not leaking anywhere, but it's too risky a chance. Let's turn it off. What? That's insane. What the hell is wrong with Junpei? Let's get the mouse. Now the lights are turning on. Let's connect all right. Still looking for an ignition source. Power cords are out. The drains. Dangerous if water gets close. Probably should move those now, but this is definitely looking like one of those counterintuitive puzzles. So let's flip this and see what happens. Fits just as we thought. Now we're safe from alien attacks. It's no help if they come busting out your stomach. Okay, here's what I'm looking for. That went well, I think. It's a lot easier to examine this room now that it's warmer. Did that thaw the entire thing, or do I have to... yep, I have to do the other side, too. Can we light from down here? No. Okay, so we'll start on this side of the room. It's an extinguisher. Label says freezing fire extinguisher. Don't freeze things lickety-split. Why are you pointing at me, Junpei? No reason, just curious. You just wanted to see how she'd react, didn't you? Rerouted power. Block of tin. Melting point of tin is so low, so it's an easy material to process. Often used for tableware and other daily necessities. Can we move these yet? Fits perfectly. Now where's the other one? What kind of puzzle is this? Complete the pattern. Patterns don't align. You must rotate each piece so it matches all the adjacent ones. Weird puzzle. Simple but weird. Alright, Carlos. Something inside. Let's take a look. Sink plug. It's too big to show off your nose at least. Can't think of anywhere else to use it. Steel mold. So can we... Actually... No, we can't. Oh well. Cutesy things kind of creep me out, Akane. How's the room temperature? Freezing point. Can we put this in here? Do you hear a sound below? This would be our key, made of tin. Okay, that's kind of weird because the water valve is pointing to the right. That's the gas valve, not the water valve. That helps a bit. Ice around it is melting, just gotta put some back into it. Can't be absent-minded, no one's perfect. Now, does this one work, or do I have to turn it again? Turn the power on right now. Why do you look so happy, Junpei? Too much anime. Does that lever look like that control a giant robot? That's an old reference, Carlos. You like to watch those too? I like machines, my sister's not a fan, but she enjoys watching almost anything on TV. Now we're off topic, pulling up. Uh-oh, nuclear meltdown. What? The reactor turbine? Looks like the shields came down. Power's still off, so they didn't flip the switch for me, did they? Okay, we have our water. Am I overlooking something here? Actually, there was one switch that we haven't touched yet. Let's turn the power on from the other end. What the hell does it mean, the other end? That's the gas valve, that's temperature, that's water. Is there something here I can use? Okay. Look, the monitor's over there turned on. Drains are acting like power cords? I would have never believed this would work. Just keep in mind, only ionized water can conduct a current. If that were DI, that would do nothing. So that would have to be tap water or some well, your average type of drinking water in order for this to actually work, which may or may not be found in the lab. Got no clue how long it'll last. Let's get to examining while we have power. The shapes are weird. Maybe it's a puzzle? What is it with this game and these puzzles? I mean, this one in particular. Okay, that one won't work. That one won't. This one isn't fitting anywhere. In case you never notice when I'm trying to solve these, I like to do the big pieces first because that usually sheds information on the remaining pieces. Wherever I put this one, it covers at least one other one. Actually, it has to be this one. That's the only configuration that works so far. Okay, now the trick is we need to get this one. Actually, I could have this backwards, can't I? In this case, B would be best, or beta, I mean. I don't know if that's supposed to be a lambda or what exactly, but omega could also fit. The only problem here is I can't put alpha here because it won't fit. So let's try omega after all. That's there. So alpha's not gonna fit. There's a chance that these may not actually take up all the space. This is a good chi. We did it. I wonder if there's more than one solution to those. The core lit up and now it's spinning. The monitor to the side is turned on too. Let's see what it says. Well, we got the power on, but what now? I don't know, but we should be able to use this at least. Let's get started then. Oh, okay, I get it. I get the first part, that is. We have to direct the beams into this. Now, Looks like we just have to rotate pieces or something. We can only move the parts that have the light here. Okay, those are actually right. I'm gonna leave them alone and hope for the best. Select line, slide. gases are hitting the center target now. Does this mean the reactor will be hit with radiation as well? Yeah, the trick to that puzzle is the yellow laser. Once you get that one, it's a piece of cake. Evacuate or shut down power. Can't evacuate right now, maybe we can shut off power. Well, it's not very fun, but yeah. Switches off, but the controller's still on, so you must be doing it. Thank goodness, disaster averted and the lights are turning back on. Hey, the door over there open. Should we check it out? Akane. Oh, the top layer of the ice melted? She stepped into the water? Akane, come on, wake up. This is probably the moment the 999 fans have been waiting for.
She's okay. She's just unconscious. Her breathing and pulse are normal.
I see.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. These three are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. I, Ken, Fu. That is all.
Q-Team.
It had to have been the vote.
No, we can't be sure all of Q-Team was really killed.
Oh. Yeah. You're right.
We need to focus on getting out of here somehow.
You seem to be forgetting that the exit's still locked.
Well then, all we can do is go into that room. What the hell is this thing? Akane?
She's laying down outside. The hell is this?
No clue. Something's up on the monitor, though.
Okay, it's for the VLR fans, not the 999. Rules of the Ambidex game. Players, Carlos and Junpei, stand before the monitor and vote to either A, ally, or B, betray. You must vote at the same time. If the timing is off, everyone within the shelter will be executed. Both of you will start with 3 BP. This number will change based on the voting results. If you both choose ally, both will gain 3 BP. If both choose betray, all BP will... Hold on. All BP points will remain the same? Okay, that's like a public PSA. If Carlos chooses ally and Junpei chooses betray, Carlos loses 3 while Junpei gains 6. And vice versa. When others players' BP reaches 9, the exit door will unlock. If your BP drops to 0, you will be executed. Method of execution. The bracelet will administer a muscle relaxant into your bloodstream. In this way, you will at least receive a peaceful death, basically the way they die in VLR. Where others will share the same fate as you. If Carlos dies, Diana and Sigma will die as well. If Junpei dies, Akane and Thaw will die. Make your choice carefully.
Share the same fate.
If I die, Akane and Phi die too.
And Diana and Sigma are killed if I die.
Hot damn! How far is Zero going to go with his toying with us?
Ally?
Or betray. Well, what'll it be, Carlos?
What are you saying? Isn't it obvious? We choose ally twice. We'll add 6 additional points to our initial 3. And we'll both end up with 9 BP. No one dies, no one gets hurt. The exit door will open. And C-Team will be able to get out.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
There's nothing gained by choosing betray, right? Zero's aiming for us to kill ourselves off here.
All right.
He's
Hey,
overlooking something.
Before we do this, do you mind if we check on Akane? This girl here, she's always been really smart. If she thinks the tiniest thing is off, she'll start debating with buts and ifs, like someone at least twice her age. But to all of us back in grade school, she was pretty strange. Well, I guess she came across as scary.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just, well, not many people wanted to be friends. I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone. I decided that I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her, if I could. Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She didn't take it well. So, without telling me or the teachers, she went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them. That was over 10 years ago. A memory that's been tucked away in my brain, covered in dust. When I saw her again last year, I was reminded of that time. I just can't not keep an eye on her. I know, she always goes and just quietly shoulders everything herself. That's why I want to protect her. I wanted to help her bear whatever weight she's taken up. I truly felt that. But, well, I don't know. It was like I didn't know her as well as I thought I did. Hell, I couldn't understand why I even cared. I wanted to find out more about who she really was. To go and see her. Come on, you have someone you really care about, don't you?
You mean my sister?
Yeah.
My parents died in a fire. And then Maria fell ill to an incurable disease. Above anything else, I want to save her. I want to see her smile like before. That's what I decided. That's why.
Ah, now I get it. That's why you need the $500,000.
It's clear we both have someone we want to protect. And neither of us can afford to die now.
Right.
So let's get out of this room by both picking ally. We'll work on getting out of this shelter after that. Okay, let's get this over with.
Yeah, back to the room for us.
Don't get the timing wrong, okay? We have to enter them at the same time to...
I know.
All right, here we go.
Okay, if they give me time,
2,
I'll explain.
1.
So odds are Junpei is going to choose to betray, and if you're wondering why, 6 players have to die before the 3 remainder can get released. By betraying here, he'll actually take out all 3 simultaneously. Well, that's pretty much the gist of it. If you remember a few other times throughout the game, he has made it clear that he is very willing to kill, and this should be no different. So let's go ahead and do the bad end first and hit ally, because I think we have to choose betray to actually get the green. We'll see. Unless Junpei had a change of heart.
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Told you.
Sorry. Carlos. There's nothing gained by choosing betray, right? You said that. But you forgot, Carlos. There actually was something.
What? What are you?
3 and Q team, currently dead. With 3 more, the X door will be able to be opened.
Share the same fate.
That's right. If you die, Diana and Sigma will die as well.
No. So then, you...
Don't take it the wrong way. I didn't choose betray so I could escape. I know you'd do anything for the little sister you love. So that's why I figured you'd choose to push betray yourself. So, essentially it was a defensive move. I only wanted to protect Akane and Phi.
Huh? Junpei? Carlos?
There's a Japanese saying, assume everyone you meet is a thief. It means you should never trust strangers so easily.
Bastards.
I'm wondering if there are 3 routes for this one. I have to look at the flow chart here. Let's drop a save so we get to save the nodes and be able to fast forward, since that was a pretty long segment. 44 minutes by my clock right now. I'm probably going to cut some of it out just for the interest of time. And yeah, there are 3 routes. So that one has a padlock on it. That's probably getting Junpei to choose ally when you ally, because when we do it the other way around, odds are he's going to choose ally and he's going to die.
Don't be...
Okay, let's see the other side.
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
It's moments like these where I get upset about the game, how it's somewhat inconsistent.
No! Why?
You piece of shit! You tricked me!
No! No! I didn't, I swear! It was because the last time we voted you chose betray. So I...
The hell are you going on about? We've only done this once!
Hey! Are you okay? Junpei! Wake up!
What the hell, asshole? This is all your...
You're the one who killed me first!
What?
What is going on? How do I even know about it last time? Junpei's right. This should have been the first time. So, why do I think there was another one? When did this last time happen?
There's a Japanese saying, assume everyone you meet is a thief. It means you should never trust strangers so easily.
This is like when I'm in a fire. Maybe does this mean I've somehow been avoiding the paths leading to death?
Well, he missed that path.
How dare you! How dare you kill Junpei!
Akane!
Now the muscle relaxer should have kicked in already and dropped her.
Akane, you...
Junpei.
Okay, now let's see if the game's gonna pull a VLR, and by seeing both routes, that unlocks the third. See?
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just... Well, not many people wanted to be friends.
Where?
You okay?
Is this before the AB game?
What? Okay. Should I keep going?
Yeah.
I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone.
I decided I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her if I could.
Huh?
Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them.
How do you know that? Did Akane tell you?
No.
Then why? So, gonna stay silent, huh? Fine. Guess there's no point talking about this. Let's just get these votes.
No, wait! Something's weird.
Hello, pot calling kettle.
Whatever I chose in the AB game, it was always the worst outcome.
What are you talking about?
Junpei? Carlos? I think I understand. I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
Shift?
Space-time human internal fluctuating transfer. A phenomenon where one's mind crosses space and time.
Akane, is that?
The power we used a year ago? The ability to send and receive information through the morphogenetic field. It's a simpler version of this.
You're saying the me here right now came from a different history?
Well, your consciousness at least. Say you go back in time to when your parents met, using a car as a time machine. Know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I do. The high school protagonist almost gets it on with his own mother and tries to get his awkward dad to marry her. That's the basic plot, right?
Yes, the story revolves around a boy. We'll call him M. Now, according to the plot, he's successful at getting his parents to marry. But history ends up changing slightly. Upon returning to his own time, his father's a famous science fiction writer, and he's rich.
Huh. I guess the hierarchy was switched when his dad punched the neighborhood bully.
But did you notice something odd about the movie? Just what happened to the M who lived in that fancy house?
Huh. Well, now that you mention it.
I don't think the M from that history appears in the movie at all.
There are two overarching types of stories about time travel. The first type states that there is always only one history. Meaning, if someone changes the past, that previous past is subsequently erased. The other type is where multiple histories exist. This is the many worlds interpretation, one of the more widely believed hypotheses on multiverse theory. The world and universe split into branches as a result of one's decisions. It's a setup where each branch is able to exist in some form. Okay, so back to the movie. First, let's consider what happens with a single path history. In this case, do you know what M is doing back in his own time?
What he's doing?
Committing a form of murder.
Murder?
Well, think about it. The M who grew up in that fancy house, let's call him M2. M2 should have had a variety of amazing memories from his life. Maybe he met a really cute girl he liked, or was a winner of a contest. The possibilities are endless. All of those memories, every single one was overwritten when M came from another history.
Huh? But the history that disappeared was poor M's.
You're right, that's true. What was erased from existing in time was M's history. But the only memories that M retained
Are those of when he was poor.
So, in effect, the life that M2 lived through was overwritten, all because of the actions that the protagonist M took to save his own. I'd say that's the same as killing someone, don't you think? Next is the multiverse hypothesis. In this situation, M2's life is never erased. Instead, a mystery remains. So, where did M2, the version who remembers being well off, up and disappear to?
Where he went.
This is what I think. On the same day that protagonist M used the time machine, M2, for some reason, did the same as M and went back to the past. But then he did the exact opposite of M.
The opposite?
He stopped his dad from punching the bully.
So, when he returned to his own time, it was the world poor M had lived in.
Are you saying that they pretty much switched places?
It would keep everything consistent.
That's depressing.
What is?
M2's situation. Well, he ends up getting the bum end of the deal regardless of which scenario happens.
Damn, that's pretty unfair.
Yes, that's true. But, this is rather difficult to say, Carlos. Your case may be exactly the same.
What?
Your consciousness could have come from another history and taken over this body. In exchange, the Carlos who was here originally...
No. Another me is in the other history?
There's no use in getting upset. You simply need to accept that that's what shifting is.
But wait, Akane, how did you know that Carlos is able to shift?
He mentioned before that he knows which path has death at the end and which is safe. I just sort of knew, too.
An arsonist set fire to our house when I was 18. My parents didn't make it, though I was able to get my sister Maria out. But we didn't make a clean escape. Maria fell into some sort of coma. They first thought that she had carbon monoxide poisoning, but that wasn't what it was.
Reverie syndrome. A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming. We believe this is what your sister has.
Maria is either receiving large amounts of information from the morphogenetic field, or her consciousness cannot stop its jumping between multiple histories.
Then she's like us.
Yes, though it's slightly different. In Maria's case, that power is running rampant within her. That is what the reverie syndrome really is.
What?
If a way can be found to control the ability, then she could recover from it.
Is that true? I see. That's good. So there's some hope for her.
Hey, Carlos, when you dove into the fire to save your sister, you were able to hear her voice, right?
Yeah, it was.
Carlos, I'm here! I'm over here!
Maria! Maria, is that you? Just stay there! I'm coming to get you!
No matter how you look at it, there was no way her voice could reach me. But I realized exactly where she was, and I found her quickly. That was the first time. After that, I could hear victims crying out in the fires, and which way would lead to my death.
This ability we have is triggered by intense danger.
When we're threatened by a crisis, it's easier for us to access the field.
I get it. So that's what it was.
So, Carlos, Junpei, shall we shift?
Huh?
What?
There's really no reason to play the AB game. Well, as it stands right now, it's incredibly likely the both of you will decide to pick ally. But instead of going through that, it'd be better to shift to another history. It'll work! The three of us will definitely be able to do it! But only if we find our lives in danger.
Wait, what do you mean by danger?
Has detected an error in the program. Main code required to supply additional material. Please quarantine or disconnect the control unit.
Hey, Akane?
You're really turning the reactor into a bomb?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
But this is absolutely nuts. Even if we do manage to do this, the us who are from whatever history we switch with will end up...
Do you plan on dying here then?
Oh, right. I forgot you were like that.
The main goal is preventing the shield from deploying. Please evacuate now. Please evacuate now.
So, where do we need to jump to?
Well,
You didn't consider that part?
if we knew in advance, the effect of the threat would be lessened.
You're not affected by any of this at all, are you?
That's not true. Here, look. My heart's pounding so fast. You want to check it?
2 minutes until detonation.
Hey, it's kind of getting down to the wire here.
Shit! Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Jump to the same history I am.
The same history?
Which one?
Think! There's a history when we didn't get all ones on the dice rolls. The moment right after that.
Are you insane? I'm just gonna
get ourselves killed!
It's okay. I have a plan.
30 seconds till detonation.
All right. I trust you, Junpei.
Ah, damn it! Junpei, if we die, I'm gonna kill you!
Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
So, a couple things for me to explain, but are they just going to cut straight there? And yes, they did. So that's going to unlock the section in the rec room. And it's the only node we're allowed to go to. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it here. I'll just do the rec room without... Anyway, two things to talk about. The first of which is, I had no idea Back to the Future was so popular in Japan if the writer wrote this. I can understand in the US because the movie is played several times a year on TV, so that's no surprise for most Americans to know that. Second of all, if you're not familiar with deuterium, that is the isotope of hydrogen. Normal hydrogen will either have 0 or 1 proton, or not proton, neutrons. Deuterium will have 2. As a result, it's going to be a little bit heavier, and that's sometimes used in nuclear reactions. I think it's also used in the the hydrogen bomb. I'm not sure on that one. And then you also have the variant tritium, which has 3 neutrons. All things considered, I think that's only used for weapons, but I'm not sure on that. And as far as I know, that's the biggest hydrogen isotope. Once you get to that point, they're just too big to be stable. Basically, each neutron effectively increases the size by 1-fold. So, 1 neutron with 1 proton is obviously 2-fold. Then another neutron is 3-fold, and tritium having a third one will be 4-fold. That's the biggest they can get as far as I know. So, let's go to the rec room.
Wait, that one doesn't count.
Your hand slipped. That was it, right?
Yeah, what she said!
You wouldn't mind a little do-over, right? 0?
Did it work?
But this is...
Hurry, Junpei, what was your idea?
Yeah, right. First.
What the hell?
Carlos, put Akane in the fireplace.
Huh?
Just do it!
Junpei, what are you...
Akane, listen to me. Carlos and I are going to be your shield wall.
What?
What are you talking about?
The bullets shouldn't hit you if there are 2 bodies in front of you.
But if you do that, then you'll...
It's okay. Listen, Carlos and I will protect you and die.
The fuck?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Before we die, we just need to shift to another history. Once you hear all of the X-passes, Akane, you should follow right away.
The X-passes?
In this history, 5 are already dead. 5's the only other one alive. That means 5 X-passes will be revealed. If Carlos's and mine are added to that,
Then there'll be 7.
No!
Damn it, Junpei! What the hell is this plan?
you're going to help, right?
God damn it!
Please, don't do this!
We can't go back now. This is the only way.
Where are we jumping?
To the history when we rolled the dice and they were all 1s.
Okay, let's do this then. Let's protect Akane, no matter what.
I count on you, Carlos.
No! No!
Announcing the current casualties. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, Diana, Sigma. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. These 7 are now deceased. As a result, 7 X-passes will be revealed. I, kill, fool, moon, fate, save, thaw. That is all.
Horrible. You're horrible, Junpei. Well, I should go now.
Geronimo unlocked. And now, since we're shoehorned into another route, I'm just going to keep the video going. This is going to be a pretty long one, so I gotta find some places to do some cutting.
What in the world were you thinking?
What is your problem? Look, the 3 of us shifted just fine, so what's the big deal?
It's not okay.
We did get 7 X-passes at least.
Not you too, Carlos. I can't believe you. You always were like that, weren't you, Junpei? When we were in 6th grade, you faced those rabbit-killing middle school kids alone. There were probably other ways of handling it, but you rushed right in. Even the shifting. It's okay because it worked, but what if I was left behind there?
Well, I figured you could escape alone then, or something.
But that way of thinking is completely wrong. Being the sole survivor does not make me happy. There's no point in living once you lose the one you care about the most.
Akane. I'm sorry. I never meant to ever cause you pain like that.
What's that?
Well, remember back in elementary school, your dream was to wear a ring on your left hand? So, what's the matter?
Junpei. Junpei. Thank you. Thank you so much. But you know this is my right hand, don't you?
Wait, what? Oh, you're right. It looked like the left from my side, so,
That's just like you, Junpei.
well, we'll move it to the correct finger later. I'll do it officially after we escape from here.
I understand. So, until then, I'll leave an empty spot open. It's been put on reserve.
Akane, do you remember the X-passes for Junpei and me?
Yes. Normally, when someone shifts, they forget the memories from the last timeline. But I'm used to it. It's all there.
But wait, hold on. Carlos and I remember what happened before, too.
Huh. I think the memories were strengthened due to the resonance effect. Those with the ability to shift... there are 3 of us here, so...
But I wonder why. Why have 3 shifters gathered in a place like this?
Doesn't really seem like a coincidence.
True. Even if we really are seeing more shifters in the world, the probability...
Wait, the numbers are increasing?
Mankind is about to face an unprecedented crisis. As it stands now, we'll lose 6 billion lives. I assume mankind has sensed that and is adapting. Even though it's, in reality, only a small portion. There's no way there are tens of thousands of shifters.
Then it's definitely on purpose. But we signed up for decom of our own free will. Wait a minute. But maybe we just think that, and in actuality...
We did exactly what Zero wanted?
It's highly possible.
Ah, damn! What is that bastard thinking?
Wasn't it because he needed us to shift?
Why would that be important?
It'll all be over once we get out of here anyway.
You're right.
We couldn't care less what Zero has planned at this point.
We need 6 X-passes. We know 5 of them already, so 1 more. Akane, tell us one of the other X-passes.
It's save.
Okay.
Hey! What the hell?
Wait. Is the X-Pass wrong somehow?
That can't be!
Yeah, let's try the other one too!
Akane!
It's doll.
What the?
No way.
But why?
X-passes are sent to their respective histories. X-passes from alternate timelines are not applicable.
What?
No! Junpei.
Now this is hilarious! How perfect! But why did we even struggle through all of that just now? Those guns turned my body into Swiss cheese. And you're telling me that it was all for nothing? All we did was die in vain? So, just one person needs to die.
What?
Just one more person, and Akane and Carlos can...
Junpei, you...
Wait, Junpei!
Hey!
Oh...
Junpei!
You're...
Penalty. You are charged with a rule violation. That means you must be punished.
Punished?
Time to exterminate.
Exterminate?
Kane! Damn it, he's so strong. Any more of those punches. What? How? How did I see QT? Doesn't matter. I gotta do something. If I die now, Junpei and Akane. Think. I gotta think. There must be a way. Some way to survive this situation. There has to be.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
That's it! Shift! I could shift! There's no way I'm leaving Junpei and Akane behind. I'll come up with a plan in another history and jump right back. Where do I go? Which history should I jump to? Damn it! I don't have time to think. Then...
Wow, this part is really linear.
Junpei, I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane? I just killed... No. Why is Akane... This is the history where Akane was killed. I killed her. No, I didn't kill her. The one who did was me from this history. This can't be kept like this. I need to do something at least. The anesthetic worked somehow. The pain's dulled. I don't know how long it'll last. Regardless, who is that kid? I have to figure out who he is somehow. Yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. That vision I saw, I have to tell Q-Team. I'm counting on you, Gab. Now then, what's left is figuring out who that kid is. He might have been the one who killed Junpei in this history.
Okay, so now I'm free to roam about once again. This is a good time as any to go ahead and put a break in the video because we've been going at it for almost an hour and a half. And yeah, I gotta find somewhere to cut this because it's a little too long, even though I might just shave off a couple minutes. Anyway, won't talk for long. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.